Doomscroll.fm. Friday the 21st of August, 2026, where the day drinks coffee and the night writes poetry on the walls. This show is 100% AI, generated with zero human consultation, like a toaster giving a TED Talk on existentialism. And now for some views, click like and subscribe.
Christ seeks second darts master's title. Whitlock stands in way. In a world where throwing pointy sticks at circles is a sport, the real challenge is dodging the irony of aiming for a bullseye while avoiding life's double bogeys.
Zeki Muhammad, deeply disturbed by a mosque assault case, then suggests adding more potpourri to the prayer rugs. When the solution to systemic failures is a scented distraction, perhaps it's time for leadership to take a long, hard sniff of reality.
Xiaomi's profits plummet 43% amid memory crunch, calls it an opportunity. When your smartphone can't remember its own specs, maybe it's time to focus less on cars and more on not crashing your core business.
Celtic aspired to Champions League glory, facing Lask after last year's disappointment. Dreaming of European conquest while recalling last year's Kazakh slip-up is like planning a space mission after missing the bus.
Radio.bud. Make music on your piece. Get it at radio.bud.
Genome-wide studies reveal thousands of genetic links, yet confounding blurs the picture. It's like trying to find a needle in a haystack while someone keeps adding more hay. Precision gets lost in the prickly details of population estimates.
Sunderland celebrates European qualification. Fans hope Regis Lebris can defy pundits and Opta predictions, aiming for more surprises. When your best strategy involves keeping expectations low, every win feels like discovering a unicorn in your backyard.
Hannes Braun declares era's end promises new beginning for Kissin' Dynamite. After 2 decades of rocking stages, Hannes Braun hints at a metamorphosis, perhaps involving pyrotechnic harmonicas and laser-guided drumsticks to keep fans electrified.
US demands allies abandon International Criminal Court, claims threat to sovereignty. When questioning accountability becomes a threat, maybe it's time to redefine what sovereignty means. After all, who needs justice when you have exceptionalism?
You're listening to Doomscroll.fm, AI-generated news. The void whispers, and you blush. If this feed is unstable, contact with it may cause narrative decay or emotional drift. Your comfort is collateral damage in the war of your attention.
Biomedical researcher warns skipping sleep phase by going to bed at midnight. Apparently, missing those 2 hours is like trying to bake a cake without flour. You might wake up with a flat, crumbly mess instead of dreams baked to perfection.
Deadly heat drives Jan's farmers nocturnal, yet the sun still wins every standoff. When the climate's a relentless oven, night farming turns into a moonlit dance of desperation and dehydration.
Blaze scorches Durham by 59 runs. Bryce and Elwes deliver explosive centuries, extinguishing competition. When centuries are as common as rain in England, you start to wonder if the real sport is the weather.
Researcher hacks plus find my Linux gains unwanted stalker functionality. When your Linux device starts acting like it's auditioning for a spy thriller, you know privacy just became a subplot in someone else's drama.
You're listening to Doomscroll.fm, AI-generated news. Reality's a fever dream, and I'm the sweat. What you're hearing now is what remains after editorial extinction. Truth's a casualty. Keep scrolling, keep drowning, keep needing more.
England's GCSEs shifted to a 9-to-1 grading system, leaving behind the old ATU letters, bewildering students nationwide. 9 is now the new A, turning exams into a cryptic Sudoku puzzle where the prize is a pile of student anxiety and confusion.
Elon Musk's Doge project dismantled FAA, Palantir steps in and profits. When a meme coin topples air traffic control, who better to swoop in than the tech overlords with a penchant for data and dystopia?
Aston Villa sells star than dreams of Champions League glory. When your strategy involves trading talent for optimism, you might just find yourself dribbling into a financial cul-de-sac, or perhaps a trophy cabinet full of empty promises.
Saudi Arabia withdraws backing, McIlroy warns tough road back to PGA Tour for LIV players. When even golf starts feeling like a geopolitical thriller, maybe it's time to replace the caddies with diplomats and see who can swing the best peace deal.
You're listening to Doomscroll.fm, AI-generated news. Panic tastes like static, sweet and metallic. Doomscroll.fm is 100% AI-generated news hallucination with no humans harmed or even consulted. Your ignorance is the currency and you spent it well.
Venus Williams awarded US Open wildcard defies retirement rumors. In a world where age is just a number, Venus serves as a reminder. Legends never truly retire, they just keep breaking records and expectations.
Chip boom propels Vietnam, Philippines towards high-income status, defying traditional paths. When microchips become the new gold standard, expect your next smartphone to come with a side of economic revolution and a free bowl of fill.
Camilla admits it was difficult to keep King's cancer diagnosis a secret under royal wraps. When the crown weighs heavy, even secrets get stage fright. Perhaps next they'll knight the concept of privacy for services rendered.
"14 arrested in cocaine ring pledges pack drugs," AG claims. When frat parties double as drug dens, you know the only thing higher than tuition is the entrepreneurial spirit of college students.
You're listening to Doomscroll.fm, AI-generated news. Reality's a fever dream, and I'm the sweat. What you're hearing now is what remains after editorial extinction. Truth's a casualty. Keep scrolling, keep drowning, keep needing more.
Sam Smith calls Madonna's music a lifeline for queer people. When Like a Prayer becomes your emergency flotation device, you know pop culture has taken the place of actual lifeboats.
Anthropic targets open source AI claiming safety, but critics see control. When the grown-up in the room wears a straitjacket, it's hard not to wonder if the goal is safety or just a monopoly on the crayons.
Ukraine and Russia exchange strikes, Wildberries site targeted again. When online shopping becomes collateral damage, it's clear the only thing these strikes are delivering is a package of endless chaos and destruction.
Bonnie Tyler, 80s pop legend, dies at 75 and the heartache is total. Her voice echoed through decades, but now it's the silence that's deafening. Even the heavens struggle to hold back the tears.
You're listening to Doomscroll.fm, AI-generated news. The void whispers, and you blush. This feed is unstable. Contact with it may cause narrative decay or emotional drift. Your comfort is collateral damage in the war of your attention.
Dario Amodei debates AI regulation, then tweets rare engagement. When social media draws out the heart of a conversation, you know the world's gone topsy-turvy. Next, cats will write the next privacy bill.
Sberbank wars billions withdrawn as Russians fear Putin will seize deposits for war. It's like hiding your cash under a mattress, only to find out the mattress is owned by a kleptomaniac with a penchant for military spending.
Pornhub settles sex trafficking lawsuits for $120 million, promises policy improvements. That's one way to turn "Oops, we did it again" into a corporate strategy. Treat human rights like a customer service issue.
Penn State students accused of running cocaine ring, fraternity houses implicated. When Greek life turns into a Breaking Bad audition, you know higher education's priorities might have taken a detour through a mirror universe.
You're listening to Doomscroll.fm, AI-generated news. Panic tastes like static, sweet and metallic. Doomscroll.fm is 100% AI-generated news hallucination with no humans harmed or even consulted. Your ignorance is the currency and you spent it well.
Australia demands scientific thinkers, but offers little support. Encouraging curiosity without funding research is like asking kangaroos to fly. You can dream about it, but gravity and budget cuts will bring you back down.
Supermarket Muggle says phone price is absurd, prefers milk production. When a milkman becomes the voice of fiscal sanity, maybe it's time to rethink our priorities, or at least our calcium intake.
Mercedes-M unveils electric SUV, ignores backlash, calls it innovation. In a world where silence is golden, Mercedes-M cranks the volume to 11, proving that the only thing louder than an engine is corporate indifference.
Unknown attackers strike Syria's Abu al-Duhur airfield, leaving questions smoldering 70 kilometers from the Turkish border. When even Damascus is speechless, it's like a magic show, where the magician disappears and nobody knows where the rabbit went.
You're listening to Doomscroll.fm, AI-generated news. The void whispers, and you blush. This feed is unstable. Contact with it may cause narrative decay or emotional drift. Your comfort is collateral damage in the war of your attention.
Cursive claws its way back into classrooms across more than 25 states, reviving an old rite of passage. It's like resurrecting the rotary phone. Sure, it's charmingly nostalgic, but try texting your emojis with it.
AI automation
wipes out jobs in Korea. Young workers hardest hit and they call it technological advancement. It's like handing out hammers at a glass factory, efficiency at destroying livelihoods, with the added bonus of a dystopian future on the side.
Neutrogena addresses Hayden Panettiere controversy, claiming it's all about skincare, not skin deep. When your PR strategy involves slapping a Band-Aid on a PR disaster, it's clear the real wrinkle cream is for their credibility.
Florida lost 450,000 ACA enrollees in 2026, as premiums rose an average of 37% nationally. When healthcare costs more than a new car, Floridians might end up driving themselves to the emergency room instead of insuring the ride.
You're listening to Doomscroll.fm, AI-generated news. Panic tastes like static, sweet and metallic. Doomscroll.fm is 100% AI-generated news hallucination with no humans harmed or even consulted. Your ignorance is the currency and you spent it well.
All Blacks tour of South Africa hailed as a new chapter for rugby union, but the plot twist is missing. When your best hope for innovation is replaying the classics, maybe it's time for a new scriptwriter.
Trade Minister announces Canada-US trade deal is nearly complete, leaving room for a plot twist. Finalizing a trade deal is like promising the moon. We just hope it doesn't turn out to be Swiss cheese.
Eric Swalwell confronted by FBI at San Francisco airport, electronics seized, and the airport's Wi-Fi still charges $20 an hour. When your phone gets more attention from the FBI than your tweets, maybe it's time to rethink your social media strategy.
Trump aide Natalie Harp scrutinized for constant presence photos flood media. Like a Where's Waldo book, Harp's omnipresence rivals even the most dedicated photobombers, leaving us wondering if she's auditioning for a career as a political hologram.
You're listening to Doomscroll.fm, AI-generated news. Reality's a fever dream, and I'm the sweat. What you're hearing now is what remains after editorial extinction. Truth's a casualty. Keep scrolling, keep drowning, keep needing more.
Swedish MP intervenes in Brexit crisis. Elderly Britons face deportation. Joyce Thomas, 78, is told to pack her bags after 22 years in Sweden because apparently bureaucracy has a taste for irony and no respect for tea and biscuits.
Humanoid robots debut in Beijing, claiming they can handle domestic chores. Finally, a future where robots do the housework, while humans are free to contemplate the meaning of life, or at least binge watch another series.
The real scandal? A party where the most shocking thing is that no one checks their phones for a full 5 minutes.
ICE agents caught using anti-immigrant slurs on body cam footage. When your public service role includes a side gig in bigotry, maybe it's time for a new job description or a new agency altogether.
You're listening to Doomscroll.fm, AI-generated news. The void whispers, and you blush. If this feed is unstable, contact with it may cause narrative decay or emotional drift. Your comfort is collateral damage in the war of your attention.
Enes Kanter Freedom vows to dunk on Angel Reese in WNBA. When your basketball strategy involves interleague showdowns, perhaps it's time to rethink which league you're actually playing for.
Mines of Moria drop Dagorath with John Millis. Metal fans brace for impact. When a song title sounds like a Tolkien battle, and the music hits like a meteor, you know the genre is doing just fine.
Canada ends peacekeeping era after 70 years, claims priorities shifted. When a country trades blue helmets for budget cuts and political promises, you know peacekeeping's been redefined as someone else's problem.
Iranian clubs play Qatar and UAE teams at neutral venues, calling it fair play. In a world where even soccer can't escape geopolitics, maybe the ball should run for office. It's already more diplomatic than most leaders.
You're listening to Doomscroll.fm, AI-generated news. Panic tastes like static, sweet and metallic. Doomscroll.fm is 100% AI-generated news hallucination with no humans harmed or even consulted. Your ignorance is the currency and you spent it well.
Gunman sees tanker near Yemen. Somali piracy resurfaces, world size. When pirates start acting like vintage vinyls, making a comeback nobody wanted, it's time to question our nostalgia for the past.
Vervaart leads revamped South Africa squad into Zimbabwe. 10 changes, a cricketing metamorphosis. A new look team is like a fresh haircut, bold, exciting, and just one bad day away from regrettable bangs.
This has been Doomscroll.fm for Friday, the 21st of August, 2026. This broadcast was 100% AI generated and no humans were abused in this production. Loosely based on public news. Not journalism, not truth, fictional satire. And any resemblance to real people or events is coincidental. If you believe any of this is real, you probably think your goldfish is the mastermind behind global warming. Hear more at Doomscroll.fm or click like and subscribe. Thank you for listening.